Good morning, everybody. My name is Graham and I am the Mornington Traveller. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning and the Mornington Traveller is going to Woodends. So I'd like you all to come along with me so we can see just how feasible a day trip to Woodend can be using public transport only. We are going to take advantage of the Victorian Government's free weekend travel for seniors. So I'm going to travel to Woodend from Mornington by bus to Frankston, from Frankston station by metro to Spencer Street station, and from Spencer Street station, V-Line regional train to Woodend. So let's wait for our bus, which is the number 788, which should be along very shortly. So let's get aboard this number 788 bus to take us to Frankston station. It's just a 5-minute walk from the Frankston bus interchange into the railway station and onto a waiting metro train to take us to Southern Cross station. Southern Cross station, main entry. All regional Victorian services leave from this area here, platforms 1 to 5. V-Line staff are very helpful. Time to board our Velocity train to Woodend. The train is empty now, but it gets very full later on. So here I am at Woodend railway station. Had a very smooth trip up on the Velocity train, comfortable seats with armrests. The train was very busy. It was about, I'd say, 99% full. But it was a smooth ride and not too noisy, even though it was a diesel multiple unit train. So what I'm going to do now is head across to the main street of Woodend, just have a bit of a look around there, and I'm going to make my way down to the corner of the Tilden Road, because I remember from a previous visit there is a very good country bakery there, and I think I'll get myself a pie or a pasty or something like that for my lunch. Let's cross over the tracks to platform 1 using its heritage listed footbridge, which was built in 1928. So there's the view down the track towards Melbourne from the footbridge, and there's the view up the track towards Bendigo. Going down is a lot more precarious than climbing up. So let's leave the station behind and head into Wood End and see what we can see. So there's the Wood End Memorial Clock Tower, which is basically the centre of town. And right over here is the Holgate Brewhouse, where a man might get a beer on a hot afternoon. That really hits the spot. And that, I think, is the most important establishment, the public toilets. Yes indeed. Home of the prize-winning vanilla slice. So let's have a steak, chili and cheese pie from the Corner Bakehouse. So how did I find Wood End? In a word, very nice. The main street is about a 5-minute walk from the station. There's a couple of nice pubs, the Victoria and the Holgate Brewhouse, where I tried one of the locally brewed IPAs. There's a nice bakery down on the corner of the Tilden Road, where I had a pie. It's quite a nice relaxed place, plenty of interesting shops and cafes. I think it's well worth a day trip from Melbourne, especially if you can take advantage of concession fares on the weekends and free travel for seniors on the weekends. Thanks for coming with me on this trip to Wood End. We've travelled by bus, metro train and V-Line regional train, and it's perfectly feasible to do this as a day trip from Mornington. So thanks again for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.